I knew when I was 13 I had to go to Cambodia. That was the place. They were hurt. This is where God's calling me. Just as sure as if he'd written a contract for me. I'm Janne Ritskes, and I live in a small town just south of Ottawa called Kemptville. I flunked out of high school, so that was not a good thing. I worked in business for 10 years and then decided to return to school, and of course Calvin was my first choice. Calvin's where I started my career. It was my opportunity to be allowed to work overseas. I knew what was going on in Cambodia. And with the advent of television, they would show the bombing, they would show the deaths, and knew in my heart that one day I'd go there. And when that opportunity came, I took it. Cambodians cannot say Tabitha. They say Tabita, and that means to speak. It's about savings, it's about changing lives, getting volunteers from all over the world to come and build simple homes. We built almost 24,000 houses, but it transformed the families as well. Getting children into schools, and that was a very big thing. We built a school in the middle of nowhere, honestly, and I got word that the Prime Minister wanted to see me because my staff were going to get an award. He goes by helicopter, I go by road. And we went and we'd had this big storm the day before, and the path was horrendous. You think we could get that car through? And we could see him flying around in circles up there. But it was perfect. Sumi Hitria. It's the highest award you give to a foreigner. And then I developed cancer, breast cancer, and we were talking about women's health already when it happened. Fair number, at least 2 or 3 women per village had, their breasts were horrific. I got treatment like that. Not right, not right. So I said to Minister of Women's Affairs, Sabavi, I'm building a cancer hospital. And she goes, nope, we're gonna do it together. And that's what basically happened, and now in the process of becoming the National Cancer Hospital of Cambodia, so I'm quite thrilled about all of that. When you work with people that have been deeply, deeply hurt, it was a lifetime of hurt in that country. At the end of the day, these people have no sense of self, no sense of, their God is a very angry God. Obviously, they've done something. They can't figure out what it is, but they've done something terrible, and God is punishing them. And I know that's not true. So when I went there, I saw people whose image was buried. It's there, and the job was to allow that image to come back out. And savings is one of the easiest ways to bring a glimmer of that back. I am so, so blessed, so grateful for the life I've led. Living, walking, talking with God is not an intellectual exercise. It's an actual way of life.